A victory that should have been pure celebration turned into a battleground between manager and referee. And you won't believe what happened behind the scenes. Wrexham, that Welsh side that became a global sensation after Reynolds and McElhenney took over, finally achieved something they'd been desperately chasing this championship season: a home win. The victim was Oxford United, beaten 1-0 on a Wednesday night that promised pure joy for the Red Dragons. But this match hides layers of controversy that go far beyond the scoreline. The racecourse ground, that legendary stadium standing since 1807, was packed with supporters ready to witness Wrexham's turning point. The side had gone 4 matches without a win, mounting pressure on Phil Parkinson and his lads, and the faithful were desperate for a response. Just 13 minutes in, it looked like the night would be magic. Nathan Broadhead, the 27-year-old Welsh striker who cost an eye-watering £7.5 million, Wrexham's biggest investment ever, absolutely leathered it past Jamie Cumming. It was the goal Wrexham desperately needed and validation for Broadhead after injuries disrupted his start at the club. The opening 30 minutes were total dominance. Wrexham played that physical, direct football that characterises the British game, but with touches of quality showing why they're in the Championship. Parkinson's strategy was working a treat, used Moore's physicality as a target man whilst Broadhead drifted between the lines. Then, 67th minute, the drama exploded. Callum Doyle, the 22-year-old centre-back, went in hard on Siriki Dembele. Referee Elliot Bell didn't hesitate, straight red card. Doyle couldn't believe it, Wrexham's players protested furiously, the crowd booed deafeningly, but the decision was made. Here's where it gets dramatic. Doyle isn't just any centre-back, he's a Manchester City Academy product who cost £5 million, potentially rising to £8 million. He was meant to shore up Wrexham's defence on this championship journey. And remarkably, it was his first foul in the entire match. Phil Parkinson absolutely lost it. In the post-match presser, his words were sharp as knives. The referee made the decision far too quickly, without proper composure. For Parkinson, the contact was low, but not a red card offence. A more experienced ref would have taken a breath and shown just a yellow. And Parkinson had ammunition. In the Leicester match, Bell had the chance to send off an opposition player with a second yellow but didn't. The implication was clear. Why so harsh on Doyle and so lenient before? Double standards laid bare for the British press. Meanwhile, in the pubs around Wrexham, the fanbase was properly divided. Some backed Doyle and the gaffer, but others were furious on Twitter. Horrific. Brainless play, wrote one livid supporter. Idiotic challenge. Absolutely no need for it and puts the rest of the team in the trenches for 25 minutes, said another. Some even claimed Doyle has been a mess, devastating criticism for the club's record defensive signing. The criticism wasn't without reason. This is a club with proper history, founded in 1864. After years in the lower divisions, every championship point is precious, and seeing an expensive player risk it all with a dodgy challenge left many fuming. But here's what makes this story brilliant: Wrexham held firm. With 10 men, under constant pressure, the Red Dragons didn't give an inch. The defence shut up shop, the midfield battled for every ball, and that 1-0 lead held until the final whistle. It was a display of guts that had the racecourse ground erupting at full time. Wrexham claimed their first home championship victory, breaking a frustrating 4-match winless run. With those vital 3 points, they climbed to 15th in the table, breathing easier in the fight to establish themselves in the second tier. For Wrexham supporters, this victory meant far more than 3 points. It was proof this side can scrap even when circumstances are against them. It reminded them why they love this club and why they believe Wrexham can genuinely establish themselves in the Championship. Now the question everyone's asking down the pub: is Parkinson right to point the finger at referee Bell? Or did Doyle genuinely deserve the red and nearly cost precious points? This debate will keep heating up for days, possibly weeks, especially if the FA won't reduce Doyle's suspension. What's clear is that Wrexham beat not just Oxford United, but also their own adversity on that memorable Wednesday night. And this shows why British football is so fascinating. It's never just about what happens on the pitch, but the passion of supporters, controversial decisions, heated debates, and the resilience of a team that refuses to give up. If you enjoyed this analysis and want to stay across all the controversies and incredible moments from Wrexham and British football, subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell so you don't miss any breaking news about the Red Dragons, and drop in the comments: do you reckon Doyle deserved the red, or did referee Bell go over the top? Let's have a proper debate about this controversy.